Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome. We are probably going to be doing the final stream of Atomfall. Just because Death Stranding 2 does come out today. So this is probably going to be it for the Atomfall content, whether we beat the game or not. I think we probably will not beat the game. I don't know. Apparently it's only 10 hours, and I think I'm like 7 or 8 hours in, but I don't really have the feeling that we're like getting close to beating it, so I guess we'll see. But yeah, Death Stranding 2 is officially out today. I know people have been playing it for a while. Yippee, good for them. I think there was like some early access or something. For me, for everything console related, I always just get physical media. I always get the disc. I've talked about this many times about how you can I have a whole video on like how I play basically all of the new releases for very cheap. And one of my T Martin tips and tricks is if you have a console, you get the physical edition of the game. You get the disc, you play it, you beat it, and then you sell the game. You can usually play through like a $70 or I guess now $80 game. You can usually play through a full price game and then only lose out on about $5 to $10 after selling it, assuming that you beat it within like a month. So yeah, that's what I do for physical games. Personally, chat for some reason was absolutely fine during Darktide, so I have figured out that it is only this game. I don't know what it is about this game, but for some reason this game chat just dies on. So I do have my work laptop here. I'm watching an ad. Getting a fucking ad. This is bullshit. But hello Kenzie. Hello Animal. Hello Jason. Words of motivation. Sacrifice today for your tomorrow. There you go. There's your words of motivation. Alright, I think we should be good. I still need to turn it over to dark mode on my laptop. It's cursed. The moment you're satisfied is the moment that you've failed. I don't think that's necessarily true, but there is something to be said about how you shouldn't settle. I always tell people that as well. Never settle. If you think you can do better, then you know you better than anyone. You could probably do better. Don't settle. But we're going to try and actually make some decent progress here, because unfortunately, I'm starting the stream a little bit late, so I can only stream for 3-ish hours, since I work in like 3 hours and 15 minutes.
That won't do at all. The green fly is having a field day. And these wretched weeds. Oh, hello there. You must forgive me. I wasn't expecting visitors today. And, oh good heavens, Jenks should have taken your coat. Jenks? Had him for years, bless him. I'm sure he'll be along shortly. Prudence Rook, delighted to meet you. Welcome to my little corner of the world. I was just looking over the garden. We've rather let it get away from us, I'm sorry to say.
I don't know, Joseph. It depends on a lot of factors for that. I'm fine with giving people another chance if they've proven to actually be sorry and actually making changes to be better. I'm fine with giving people second chances. A lot of variables in that, though, of course. Hello, Zachary. Your spine dismantled. Okay, interesting.
In the grand scheme of things, everything's delightful. The flower beds are getting a little untidy, that's all. We have lots of guests, you see. Scientists, mainly working out or visiting the Bard research place across the mere. We want the house to be a home from home for them. My sister Charity looks after the boffins when they're here. Terribly clever she is. Much brainier than I. I make sure the house is to order, and she hosts them in the conservatory while they discuss their complicated atomic boojums.
Boojums. That's a new one added to the lexicon. You're the first one who's actually wanting to hear my words of motivation. I mean, I just read all messages in chat, man. I mean, I don't want to burst your bubble or anything. I just read everyone's messages in chat. I pride myself on being interactive with chat.
Oh, it's all terribly hush-hush. Whatever they do, I'm sure it's for the best. She would be able to tell you more, but, well, she mustn't be disturbed. She's busy, you see. The house must be ready for when our guests return. But you have the run of the house, the grounds, wherever you choose. Liberty Hall, as the Americans say. We don't go into the conservatory, though. Not there.
Why?
But everywhere else. Anything you need, ask Jenks.
Well, now I'm curious.
We can't. There are precious things in there that can't be disturbed. We keep the conservatory locked unless our guests are here. I can only trust Jenks with the key. Which reminds me, I must return it to him when he gets back. Whenever he gets back.
I found this letter from him.
Well, good heavens. After all these years and he just goes off like that. I see. Then you're here as his replacement then. Well, that's a relief. Go about your duties as soon as you can. This place has become quite a mess. Oh, and here's the conservatory key, Jenks. Take good care of it.
Let's go. I just replaced the man.
Always the clever one, Charity. But I have the looks.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll end up coming back to this game. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say that we will, because, I mean, if you know me at all, then you know, I usually, especially when I'm playing older games like this, I usually drop them for the newer stuff, and I don't usually go back. So, not gonna lie to anybody and say I'm gonna come back and finish it. But, I have enjoyed my time with it. You know, I would recommend it to people, at least on Game Pass. I think it's quite an enjoyable game. It has some issues for sure. I would probably, like to review what I've played so far, which I think is about 7 hours, and it'll probably be about 10 hours by the time we're done with this stream. I'd probably give it like a 7.5. I think it's good. I think it's a solidly good game. I would recommend it. But I don't think I'm going to come back. Probably won't. Just because, like, there's a bunch of shit coming out. On behalf of the British Atomics Research Division, it is an honor to welcome you to the site, Professor. We look forward to giving you a tour of the interchange, our main facility. The entrance is not far south of Datlow Hall. Directions are below. In the meantime, I hope you have a comfortable stay at Datlow, and I look forward to discussing our work in person. Dee Lancaster, Head of Operations. She's a professor? She seems like a psycho. But okay. I have this and I've never played it. Now I wanna. Yeah, I'd recommend it. Anybody that has Game Pass has this game as well. It is on Game Pass. It kind of came out during a time where a bunch of other stuff was coming out. Came out on March 27th, so I think that's probably a reason quite a few people missed it. But, yeah. Game Pass has a lot of fun slop games. I mean, that's the beauty of Game Pass, right? I mean, it's just like back in the day. For those of you who are old enough and you remember a Blockbuster subscription, right? The most fun part of having a Blockbuster subscription was like, ooh, I get to just try games. You know? So some of them were like every now and then you'd find an absolute gem of a banger, like Expedition 33, right? Just recently, day one Game Pass. That like nobody had really heard of the devs or anything like that. So like every now and then you just have like a banger you'd find. But most of the time it was like, yeah, this is okay. They weren't bad games or anything like that. I mean, sometimes you would get a bad game. I remember I got a few bad games, but most of the time they were pretty good. To my dearest sister Prue, I've locked myself away to not pass on this illness. I hear the voice whispering behind my shoulder, telling me to join the dancing. I'm scared of what lies beyond, but I know that it will be better than lying here, alone, dying every minute. I ask you not to blame yourself. With love, Chastity Rook. But yeah, you know, back then, like nowadays, God, I sound like such a boomer. But nowadays, I feel like, because of the internet, things are so polarized. It's like, oh, your game isn't a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. It's trash. It's really weird, you know, because I grew up in like the PS2 days and, like the PS2 had so many games that were not 10 out of 10s, but they were good. You know, they were enjoyable. They were fun games. So I've always found that kind of weird is that now it's like, a game comes out, and the only way people will actually talk about it is if it's either the greatest game ever or the worst game ever. It's like back in the day, man, original Xbox, PS2, like we would just play like tons of 6 out of 10s, 7 out of 10s, and we'd have a great time with it. But nowadays, it's like, oh, it's not Baldur's Gate 3? Trash. It's like, well, you realize the reason why Baldur's Gate 3 is so good is because it's like 1 out of 100,000, right? Like the majority of games are not Baldur's Gate 3. And they're not gonna be Baldur's Gate 3. They've never been Baldur's Gate 3. Doesn't mean that they're bad games, just because they're not as good as like something else. I just play what I like. That's good. Yeah. I play a little bit of everything, and I think that is a really, really nice thing about Game Pass, is that Game Pass allows people to play games that they probably typically wouldn't play. Like, the number of people I've talked to online that are like, I hate turn-based games, I hate JRPGs, but I had Game Pass. Everyone was talking about it. So I figured I would try out Expedition 33. And they tried out Expedition 33 and they fucking loved it. Oh. Right? And it's like, if they had to buy Expedition 33 for $50, they probably... Ow! They probably wouldn't have played it. I mean, honestly. Like, $50 is a big barrier to entry for a lot of people that are, like, struggling more economically. What does this thing do? But that's kind of like one of the coolest things about Game Pass, is it lets people play stuff that they typically wouldn't play. I have no idea what the hell that thing does. I don't have to get a skill to like actually properly interact with those. Yeah, Starfield is a great example of a game that was like, it was good. It was enjoyable enough for like a Game Pass game, but I think like if I would have spent $60 or 70, whatever it was, I think I would have been very disappointed for sure. Thank you, Zach. It's very nice of you, dude. Yeah, I just think in general, people are a little too hard on, they're just a little too hard on games. I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, a 7 out of 10, you know? A lot of times, I'll put time into a 7 out of 10 game, and, you know, I'll beat it, and I'll be like, yeah, that was fun. You know? That was enjoyable. I mean, geez, is every single TV show that people watch Breaking Bad? No, right? We all watch tons of slop. Whether, I mean, if you're in this stream, you're probably inundated with slop because you're probably doom scrolling and seeing all of the garbage that, you know, is posted to the shorts algorithm, right? Now that is slop. That is straight up terrible content, most of it. But yeah, there's definitely a bit of a strange, like, double standard, I feel like. Like, if a game is on Game Pass, for me, it's the same as a show being on Netflix. Is it's like, you watch a show on Netflix, it doesn't have to be the greatest show ever made, right? Thank you for subbing, by the way. Very nice of you.
Damned interference field fried the electronics. There are...
Because it's, you know,
no survivors.
if it's fine, if it's enjoyable enough, it's like, alright, well, I mean, it's not like I paid just for this, right? I played it on Netflix. Alright, I'll watch it on Netflix. Same thing with Game Pass. Like, I play a game, it's a 6, 7 out of 10 on Game Pass. I'm like, it was enjoyable enough.
I'm heading to the village. See if I can't find anyone still alive in this place.
I mean, in today's economy, I definitely don't fault people who are more budget-oriented, though, with, you know, only wanting to buy the 9 out of 10s and 10 out of 10s. I definitely don't fault them for that. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think my main pushback is just, like, the words that are used most of the time are like, oh yeah, that game is trash. And it's like, not trash. It's like a 7 out of 10. Like, that's not trash. It's not the greatest game ever, but, you know, it's enjoyable enough. It's a good game. All right, let's go deposit these batteries. Head down here. This is Atomfall. Hey, Soul. No, I don't play any of those, like, very grindy games. Thank you for the super chat, dude. It's very nice of you. Unfortunately, for some reason, on Atomfall, my alerts break. I don't know why. It is only this game. But on this game, my alerts break. So, same with my chat. My chat does not load properly. I have it up on my phone. If I'm slow to reply, that's why. I had my laptop here, but my laptop just died. So, Gotta love it. But thank you, dude. Very nice of you. But yeah, I don't really play any of the grindy games or anything like that. Hope Death Stranding's a banger. Yeah, I'm excited to play it later today. I've heard good things. I've heard that there's a lot more action and stuff in this one than normal. Which I definitely was not expecting. Thought it was going to be more of the same, honestly.
Of Wyndham is picturesque. The village of Wyndham is quaint. The village of Wyndham is dangerous. Be cautious.
Yeah, yesterday I didn't really feel like streaming. I was just chilling in the Discord, shooting the shit with some of you guys in the Discord. Oh, wow. Sorry. 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 Hey, relax. Relax. Jesus. Like that nun was their grandpa, or that gnome was their grandpa or something, the way they're freaking out.
Toe the line, you.
But yeah, we were just shooting the shit, hanging out. How long did your work last? Or did you not start yet so you can stream for a bit again? No, I don't start until 5 a.m. I work 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to right around like 1:30 or 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Right now it's 2:02 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I went to sleep last night. I think I went to sleep at like 8:45. Just woke up at about like 12:30 or so. Now getting a little bit of a stream in before work at 5. I wish I could work night shift, man. That would be sick. I do kind of prefer to be on that schedule, like graveyard.
I work 25 hours a day. My calluses have calluses, and those calluses, you guessed it, have cancer. That's right. I'm a real man. I put in the hours. A beta male like you wouldn't understand only working 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week.
Oh, that dude has a gun!
Yeah, that's right.
Wrong button.
Firing.
You can't hide from me.
Oh!
Let's be having them.
Come off it. You're
Oh my
fighting
god, this
hard.
axe is so bad unless you do the charger deck. Oh!
Stay put while I kill you.
Coward!
My heart rate.
Come out and finish what we started. You what?
You what, mate? Wait, is this thing silenced? What the? Did that? Where did this guy come from? This thing is silenced, I just realized. What the fuck? This thing's OP.
Scab!
Christ on a bike. Go on, keep fighting, lads. Don't despair. Crikey.
Keep fighting, lads. Don't despair. Oh no, my heart rate. My heart rate.
This generation doesn't know what it's like to work hard anymore.
I'll go see what's what.
Back in my day,
Bloody sneaky
we'd
bastard,
walk
they're gone.
18 miles to work. Up 2 mountains. We'd be at 45,000 steps before the day even began. Nowadays, kids all just cry about they don't even know what gender they are.
I can't see him. Best to have a look for him.
Where is he? Oh, my face. Oh, good thing he just used a 22.
Back in my day, we had to work 18 miles uphill to work both ways.
Exactly. Don't wish for night shift. Family life sucks. I mean, I live with my family, so I don't really have to worry about that. We all live together. We are actually all about to move out, but we're all gonna just be neighbors. We're moving into the same neighborhood. We all just bought houses in the same neighborhood, so that'll be kind of cool. I think we're like 2 houses away from each other, and then like 1 house away from... So I'm gonna be 1 house away from my cousins, and then I think 2 houses away from my aunt and uncle. So I don't really have the family issue, luckily, because of my situation. I'm always spending time with family. And we have a pretty like diverse set of schedules, so there's like kind of always somebody to hang out with, I feel like. My cousins are more like night shift. My aunt and uncle are more during the day, and my dad is more during the day, and I'm typically more during the day. But why were you timed out? I couldn't tell you, dude. Did you say behind you? Because that'll do it. If you didn't say that, I don't know. I have a wife and kids. Oh yeah, that could not be me. That could not be me. That will not be me. I should clarify. I do not have that issue. Alright, let's grab our batteries and see what happens when we power this place up a little bit. Take care, soul. Nice, animal. Congrats. Congrats on the dub. Yippee! All right. Where did we need to put these batteries? We have accrued quite a few. Here we go. Put one in here. We're doing something. Things are happening. Roaring to life, if you will. Uh-oh. There's bad guys. Take care, Zach. Good to see another Zach. That is doing the name proud. We get a lot of Zachs in here, and some of them strange individuals. Good to see a normal one. Glad I could be normal. It's appreciated, man. Oh shit. This pistol doesn't two-tap like the revolver. Well, that's good to know. My heart rate is fucked. I'll drink some tea. Pull out the shotgun, brother. Thank you. Huh? Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm fine. Oosh! All I have to do is just use this medkit. Nope. Doc killed me. God damn it. The only normal Zach is Meta Zach. Rant incoming, I know. No, I mean, I'm not normal. I mean, by definition, it's impossible for me to be normal, right? I have autism. That's not normal. I'm self-aware. I'm not a normal Zach.
Status report. Spectroscopy analysis of biological sample 1 was aborted with no positive matches. Partial results have been stored in Casterfield Ward's memory bank.
Wow, this pistol does this pistol either does way less damage, which is possible. It is semi-auto. Or these guys are way tankier. Which is also possible, because this is like, I think, an endgame area. Why is this shotgun literally the loudest thing known to man? Okay. You can two-tap if you get both headshots. So, just skill issue, I guess. The revolver two-taps with a headshot body shot, though. It's the rust.
Back in my day, the rust made it stronger. Rust was a symbol of honor. A badge to be worn proud. It meant you were a man. You neglected your shit. Only the gays take care of their equipment. You dress nice? What are you? Ow!
Okay, that actually shocks you.
You dress nice?
12 hours just how
What
long
are you,
does it take to
gay?
evacuate one facility? Word from Jack is that the military has locked down the site. Not a peep from Emma since... What are we calling it? Explosion? They aren't telling us anything. Perkins is muttering about the Lord of the Flies now, the bloody fool.
Lag? It doesn't look like it. Oh, this just goes back to here. Oh, okay. Imagine if I conditioned my voice to where I actually just unironically talked like that.
It's high noon.
That'd be something else, man. I mean, you can do it. It's kind of the crazy thing is like you can straight up just condition your voice to be whatever the fuck you want it to be. You know? And then you can't have people say that's not your voice because, bitch, it's me making the sound. It is my voice. You know? You can 100% just like change your voice if you want to. I remember I would try and talk like significantly deeper when I was playing online games so people wouldn't know I was a squeaker. Cuz like I'm sure they still do this now. I don't know. I don't really play like multiplayer games with voice chat on, but like at least back in the day when you played Counter-Strike or something like that and you were like 12 years old and you're like, "Hi guys. Hi, let's get him. Let's fuck him up, guys." You would just instantly get like a million dudes being like, "Shut up. You fucking squeaker, shut up." So I had to like essentially trade my voice to just be like, "Hello guys. Hello. Let's get this bread, gamers." Uh-oh. That didn't sound good. Oh no, there's a sequence I have to do. Okay, 5. Oh god. 5, 7. Motherfucker. 5, 7. 5, 7, 4. God damn it. 5, 7, 4. I'm writing this down so I don't forget this. I instantly wrote 5, 4. Which is my weight, by the way. Or my height. I mean, shit, I fucked up the joke. God damn it. Whatever. It's over. So over. 5, 7, 4. 3. 5. 7. God damn it. 4. 1. God damn it. 5. 7. 4. Oh, I did it! Yippee! Easy. 54 pounds, yep. Exposed. 54 pounds. I didn't want you guys to know, but I accidentally doxed myself. I do weigh 54 pounds. Soaking wet, yep. I'll tell you the difference between a young adult with a deep voice and a guy in his mid-30s with a deep voice. I'm like the fish anchor from Smoke. This just in. That's funny. Derek, I'm well aware that the presence of protesters at the outer perimeter helps to convince people that Windscale is a legitimate nuclear facility, but that doesn't solve my problems with the daft buggers trying to get over the fence. I've got a dozen new scientists arriving that need special vetting before next week, and I don't have the time to be dealing with the constant nuisance that these troublemakers represent. I know that the police in Wyndham aren't set up for this kind of thing, but my security team doesn't have the manpower either. Someone in Whitehall needs to come up with an answer. PDQ. I don't know what that means. But, yeah. Dude, imagine being 54 pounds. That's like Kenzie weight. She's like 4'9", 52 pounds. Now that is victim weight, bro. I joke and I say I'm victim build. You're 54 pounds, bro. Even I could just... All right, come on. Pretty dapper quacker. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Why not? And that leads to there. This leads to medical. Might have some interesting stuff in here. That goes to medical. This where I already was? Yes, that's the quarantine. Okay. God damn it. Someone needs to fix his faulty wiring. Shit is not safe. Bard. Am I allowed to say the N-word here? No. No. Brother, look at me. I'm so white. If I even read that word in my chat, I'm gonna get canceled on Twitter. Okay? I could read it in my head and I would get canceled on Twitter. Are you kidding me? My job will be calling me up within 20 minutes saying, Zach, we saw the clips. It's unfortunate. You are the best man that we've got, but we're gonna have to let you go. You mix that with my neo-Nazi family line, bro. My colorful past. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm let's not explore that one. I am so okay. Thank you for asking. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. Oh my, what the fuck is that? He looks sick. He's walking at me menacingly. Holy shit. What are you built out of? Okay, so he's just immortal. Are all of you guys just immortal? Is this just a thing? Okay, he died. Not immortal. Very resistant, though, I'd say. Here's the thing. Oh, shit. I didn't save. Okay, no, it's fine. There was an autosave. We're gonna grenade these guys, because I'm not gonna use all of my bullets. This is Atomfall. Do not think it's... I pressed the wrong button. Alright. Try this again. Take 2. Take 3, I suppose. F. F. By the way, put back on the cricket bat. That axe is ass. Take some bombas. Yeah. We'll try and... These guys are very slow, so we'll try and just stack them up. Blow them up. May as well be, Kenzie. Security. I need you guys to stack up. I got bombas. Bait him? Yep. Look at that. Look at that. Pro strats like you've literally never seen before. Perfect. Ow! That still hurt me. They're still alive! Holy, what? What are you guys made out of? Oh, this should do something, maybe. Oh! Did you die? He's fine. Go get him! Not me, not me, not me! Whoa. Okay, I can't see shit. These guys are just built different. Am I fighting the fucking Terminator? What are these guys? They're fucking OP, that's what they are. Be funny if I just one-shot melee. Okay, I mean, surely that's just because I hurt them. Oh! My heart rate's going wacky. Atomic Heart got a lot of hate. It's actually quite good. I have a review of it on the channel. I think Atomic Heart was definitely like way overhated. It's a pretty good game, honestly. Jesus fucking Christ. A thrall, and they have nothing for me? Oh, hell yeah. Like, I see a lot of people that are like, oh my god. You know, Ill is a game that was shown at the Summer Game Festival. Obviously got a lot of eyes on it. And I see a lot of people being like, oh my god, it's a fake game. It's not a real game, yada yada. Listen, dude. Say what you will about Atomic Heart. Some people hated it. Some people loved it. Some people just liked it. Say what you will about the game. All of us thought that those trailers for Atomic Heart were fake game shit. And then you played the game and all of the crazy horse shit from the trailers was in the game. All of it. Even the shit that made 0 sense, all of it was in the game. And it looked better than in the trailers. So, it is by... Ill is by the same people. It's by Mundfish. So, like, I have full faith that Ill will be exactly like in the trailers. Like, I don't really have any doubts about that. All the fake games are real now? Yeah, they are. I mean, how long were we saying that Wukong was going to be a fake game, right? Like, for so long, all of us, like, every time a Wukong trailer came out, me and everyone in chat was just like, yeah, this game isn't real, bro. This game is not real. None of us thought the game was real. It looked too good. And then the game came out, and it's like, while I didn't love the game or anything like that, I think I gave it like a 7 out of 10. It was enjoyable enough, but everything in it was, like, legit. Like, all the trailers and everything were in the game. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not really on the doubter train anymore. It was thought to be fake and just an animation until it was confirmed. Yeah, I remember seeing an animation or like a YouTube video of it that my friend Chris sent me probably like 5 years ago on Ill. I don't even know if it was called Ill back then. And I was like, oh, that looks cool. But I had no idea like who Mundfish was. And I was like, I don't know if that game will ever come out. And I had completely forgotten about that until I saw the newest gameplay trailer. And I was like, oh, shit. By the way, if you haven't seen, there is an actual Ill gameplay trailer that they released as well. Not just the Summer Games Festival one. It's not much. It's like 2 minutes of gameplay. But it definitely looks like a real game. Like, in that 2 minutes. Yeah, Lost Soul Aside. Yeah, Lost Soul Aside comes out at the end of this month. Excited to play that as well. I was happy when I saw it's coming to PC. Because I was like, man, am I going to have to use my PS5 for 2 games? Like, obviously I'm going to be playing Death Stranding 2 on it today. It's like, am I going to have to use my PS5 for 2 games? But no, it's coming to PC, thankfully. Was my take on Mind's Eye. It looked like shit from the very beginning, and I had no interest in it. So, I didn't play it. I know some people wanted me to play it just because, like, they wanted to see how bad it was. Listen, I got good games to play, bro. You know, like, I'm good. As much as I would love to just like throw $70 for garbage, I think I'll be fine. Game looked like shit from the reveal. Yeah, I never thought it looked good. I remember getting in a conversation with a guy who was like, dude, it's going to be the next GTA. It's from the Hitman guys. The Hitman guys only do good games. And I was like, I don't know, man. None of it looks good to me. And he's like, no, dude, it's going to be amazing. He's like, and even if it isn't like the best game ever, it's still just going to be like a lot of fun to like get something like a GTA. I was like, okay. I mean, it looks like crap to me, but you know, I hope it's good. Like, I never want a game to come out and be bad, other than Elder Scrolls 6. But that's a separate conversation. I've never wanted a game to be bad. Other than that one. But, you know, that's a very, like, niche situation. We had the same with Cyberpunk, but Cyberpunk was a good game under all of it. Like, the narrative was good, the world was good, right? Like, it was actually a good game. Mind's Eye is just a bad game. You know? Like, it's actually just not a good game. There's a lot of, like, games... Like, No Man's Sky is a good example. Like, No Man's Sky had the premise of being a good game. Even though it was shit on launch, it had the premise of being a good game. And eventually became that good game. Mind's Eye, it always kind of just looked like trash to me. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It never, ever looked good. Is this game any good because it's on Game Pass? Yeah, it's a good time on Game Pass for sure. I'd recommend it. What card do I need for this? Requires unknown key card. Interesting. Had Xbox 360 Metacritic 60 or 2013 Ubisoft game. I played the crack version. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not even interested in torrenting the game. It looks so bad. I just got told it's British Fallout. I love New Vegas. No, it's not British Fallout. It's more British Stalker than anything. And even then, that is a bit of a stretch. There's no like real RPG mechanics in the game at all. There are dialogue choices, but they're very few and far between. Most of the game is like not quests and talking and stuff like that. There's not really many decisions to be made. I don't think there's been any decisions to be made so far, actually, other than to like lie or be honest, and I don't know if that actually has any ramifications whatsoever. So it's a little bit more stalker, I would say. It's a more linear game. I played Oblivion. I didn't play the Oblivion remaster, but I played Oblivion on release way back when on the 360. Still nothing about where this key card is, sadly. Yep, I'm going to be playing Death Stranding too. Whenever my copy gets here. Which, I pre-ordered it on Amazon, so it'll probably arrive sometime today. Fallout has truly been reduced to setting. I mean, that's what most people know Fallout for, right? Like, most people know Fallout as just, like, post-apocalyptic game. Which I guess you could say the same about Metro, but... Church cellar key. Oh. Interesting. But yeah. There's a meta acquisition of Death Stranding 2 arriving today. I don't understand what's being said. Haven't bought a physical copy in years. To me, the greatest thing about console gaming is physical media. So if I can get a game physical, or if I have to get a game on console, I'm gonna get it physical. Oh, your game's being delivered as you would do in that game. Yeah, I've given him the quest. I've given him a delivery quest.
Hello? The instrument's just registered an emergency access. Whoever's in it. And, well, I don't know how you got into this place, but it's bloody marvelous. I'm in Data Store Charlie. Get to me if you can.
I didn't reload. Awkward.
Bastard got another.
The AI is truly next level in this game. Oh no. My dad beat Death Stranding to 100% with max gear all vehicles in a fucking street that goes across the entire map. Did he play it like way after release for like that street to be built? Because that was kind of my favorite thing about Death Stranding 2 is like it was a game that got easier as time went on for people because more and more people built stuff, which I thought was really cool. So it's kind of like, you know, the Wild West, like the New Frontier type shit. Like if you're playing Death Stranding on launch, you're playing kind of like the hard edition because people haven't come together and built stuff yet. I'm not playing on PC. I mean, I'm playing this on PC. Death Stranding 2 isn't on PC. It's a PlayStation 5 exclusive. If it was on PC, I'd play it on PC. 100%. But it is not. It's gonna go to Steam eventually. Everything on PlayStation does now. It's not really saying much. I mean, on PC, we have literally like every single PlayStation game now. I think really the only ones we don't have are like the very old ones. And like PS3 gen and behind. Even then, we have a lot of them. We don't have like many of the PS2 games though. But you have emulators for that. So, but yeah, we get everything now.
Experimental pneumatic syringes are not toys and can be dangerous if used incorrectly. Do not play with the experimental pneumatic syringes.
Wait for Xbox, get a PC. I mean, the Xbox PC thing is literally just a PC. Assuming we're talking about the ROG Ally X. But somebody in chat said it was $900. Bro, if it's actually $900 for that thing, just buy a PC. Sincerely. Like, if it's actually $900, that's insane. That is so, like, that's so over the price of your average console, dude. It's kind of wild. Like, most people are console gamers because they don't have the money for a PC. To release it at like 900, that's ridiculous. I only get 700 a month, had to pay bills. It's stuck on the 1S at the moment. The 1S is definitely like the best deal for gaming. Or wait, or Series S, I think. I don't know. I get fucking Xboxes confused. Their naming scheme is terrible. Whatever the digital like $200 one is, That is definitely like the best deal in gaming. We were talking about that last Atomfall stream about how like if somebody doesn't have the money, there's nothing better than picking up one of those. Yeah, $900. I always tell people, like, I was telling people instead of getting the PS5 Pro, which was $700, I was like, instead of spending $700, get a PC. $900, bro, you definitely should just get a PC. $100%. You could build like a really solid PC that would be able to run absolutely every single game for $700 easily. Like 1080p 60 every single game for 700 easy. Honestly, probably for 600 you could do it if like you don't mind using eBay and stuff to find some like steals of deals. What the fuck is that? Oh, what the gabagoo? Ooh. I think I need to go meet up with the chick. The AliExpress storage. I've never used AliExpress, but I have used eBay and I've never had an issue with eBay. Like I put together my friend wanted to buy a PS5 Pro. He's gonna spend like $700. I put together a build for him. With a with a 3080. It was an AM4 Ryzen. I think it was Ryzen a 5800X. An AM4 motherboard. It had 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM. And I think it had 2 terabytes, like a 2 terabyte SSD. Whole thing came out to, I think like $660 or something like that. And like, is that the most high-end PC known to man? No, it's not. But a 3080 will play anything that you're throwing at it still to this day. Especially for 1080p. You know, like, you have to remember that the PS5 has the equivalent of the 2070 Super. It's not like the PS5 has, like, crazy hardware in it. A 2070 Super, you could probably get that card for, I don't know, maybe $100? Because I remember I sold my 2080 Ti, and it was like $160 or something. I'm curious. We'll check. So if you do 3080, you do a 3080, you filter by sold items. These are actually selling a little bit more. These are like around 300, 330, something like that. A 2070 Super, which is right about what you should pay. Like you should pay about half of your total PC cost for your GPU. So he was looking for like a $700 PC. A 2070. Was it even RTX back then? Or was it 2070 Super? You sort by completed and sold. Yeah, $160, $180, $120, $180. So yeah, like the GPU inside a PS5 is $180, which is like nothing, right? So yeah, you can build a really solid PC for quite cheap, man. You really can. So it's the ROG Ally thing. Because I'm assuming that's what you're talking about for like a Xbox PC, because that's all I've heard about. I don't know if they're making an actual console for it. I've only seen the ROG Ally thing. If that's 900, that's just way too much.
We meet again. I gather that you're the one who's responsible for restoring the power supply here. Well,
I think
seems I greatly
700 is the
underestimated
max
you.
that they could go.
I'm sorry I
Even
was so
that is
dismissive of
pushing
you
it.
before. I'd had so much trouble with this place.
But I think
It just seemed
700 is like
incredible
the
that
max
anyone
I
else
would
might
ever
manage it.
consider.
I've been trying to get in
Because
here
it's
for
like you could just get a Steam Deck
ages.
for 500.
I just about given up hope. To be perfectly frank, I only got in by shadowing you and tiptoeing in here after you.
Wow.
A tad underhand of me, I know. But just look at this place. Isn't it amazing?
Remember when you didn't believe me when I said?
Help. You've changed everything. You might just have tipped the scale in our favor.
They're about to take
Isn't it a
Benadryl
remarkable
off the
fact?
market.
The interchange in all its
Okay.
glory.
That's
I was beginning to think I'd never see the inside of it.
a fun
Think
fact.
of all the secrets that might be hidden here.
Is Benadryl, that's for what? Allergies, right? It's an allergies thing?
Well, the interchange itself seems to be wired together like some sort of big computer. These data stores all connect to the
I'm not a
central
big
data
fan of
processor.
stealth.
Though with the power cut, it looks like it's gone into a sort of a dormant state. No doubt that was part of the drill to get this place mothballed when the disaster happened. Whatever it was. As for the research they were doing here, well, I don't know. You could poke around and find out, I suppose. The important thing is that we're in here, and I cannot overstate my delight that you managed it. Now, finally, there's a chance I can get into the communication systems proper. And listen, we don't need to trust each other just yet, but maybe we can work together. It's a bit of a two-person job, this.
Of course, dude. We love banning folks around here. You're not gonna get perma-banned, because then we can't farm you repeatedly, but, you know, you'll get temp banned, for sure. But yeah, no politics. Who would win, Trump or Elon in a fight? I mean, Elon is just younger, so probably Elon.
Look, if I can get a message through the
That's typically how
interference
fights
field,
play out.
I should be able to sort out an exit for us.
Look at
I'd need a whole array
Jake
of
Paul or
transmitters to punch
Logan
through the
Paul, whichever one it
interference,
was, and
though. There are
Mike
a few
Tyson.
radio towers across the area that should do the trick. I've restored power to them, but I seem to be locked out of their controls. The operators must have isolated the towers from the network when the quarantine was declared. But look, if
Got
you could
old
find
man
each tower
strength?
and release the
Bro, if
security
Mike
lock,
Tyson didn't
I
have
can
old
fiddle
man
around this
strength,
end
Trump
and
doesn't
try to
have old
use the
man
array to
strength, let's
blast
be
out a
real.
signal. Here, I'll give you map coordinates for each tower. Good luck.
It's funny you don't need an Xbox to
Do your
play
best.
Xbox games, but you need a PS5 to play
Try
PS
not to get
exclusives.
eaten by any
Don't get it twisted.
goblins.
The only reason Xbox allows PC people to play Xbox games is because Microsoft owns Xbox and Microsoft owns PC. It's the only reason. Like, if you could play that would be like saying, "Oh my God, isn't it crazy that you can play PlayStation games on a PlayStation, or you can play PlayStation games on your Sony Smart TV?" It's like, well, yeah, of course you can. Sony owns the Smart TV and it owns PlayStation. And also, you could probably make a pretty strong argument that the only reason you can actually play a lot of those Xbox games on PC now, or all of them, I should say, is because Xbox lost the console wars. I mean, you could make a very solid argument that if Xbox never fumbled the bag with the Xbox One, we would probably not have all of the games that we do now on PC. Now you have to go to dig to figure out why that random phrase is banned here. Chumbo, it's literally just engagement bait, man. There's no reasoning behind it. Some people say, hey, Diddy equals ban. Some people say, you know, hacker equals ban, noob equals ban. It's just engagement bait. It gets people to click and comment on the stream. There's no deep-seated lore reason or something like that. Like the time I was in prison, I dropped the soap and Tyrone came up. He said, behind you, boy, and just fucking... You know, none of that, my guy. It's literally just engagement bait. It is the system. It's, there's nothing more to it. Oh, very funny video game. You're so funny. You're so funny. Hee hee ha ha. That's hilarious. Oh my god, there's so much shit that we have to do. Wait, how did I not get that? I didn't know about your experience with Tyrone. It's fun. I enjoyed it. It was actually one of the better memories. He's a really sweet guy. He's misunderstood. He's a homie. But yeah, no, there's no story behind any of it. It's just engagement bait. That is all. It's like being like, what's the story behind all of the YouTubers going in their thumbnails? You know, it's like there is no story. It just is what gets clicks and interactions, so everyone does it. You know? As the kids say, it's not that deep.
Power restored in data store Delta computation. Quarantine has been lifted in
Ooh, robotics. That doesn't sound good.
Robotics facility.
Ow! These fucking stupid cords, man. MW2 is Modern Warfare 2. Uh-oh. Alright, let's relax. We'll confirm those things. We'll try and shoot my ass. Shit. I need crane control. We're fine. Jesus fucking Christ. What the hell? It's the best FPS shooter in the history of humanity? That is not true. Counter-Strike. Objectively, Counter-Strike. Or Doom. One of those two is the correct answer, because you wouldn't have any other FPS game. Without Doom, you wouldn't have any sort of FPS games at all. And without Counter-Strike, you would not have the multiplayer facet of FPS games. Titanfall would not exist without Doom or Counter-Strike. It wouldn't exist. Successful keeping the true objectives classified. Perimeter security. Okay. Okay. Still nothing but these fucking codes that I need. But yeah. That is a big robot. I wonder if I could get this turret. That's not ideal. I wonder if I could get this turret to shoot at it. Oh, that shit has a fucking minigun. Quake is like a cousin to Doom. Uh-oh. Can it shoot me? No, we're good.
Reminder for robotics personnel. All dosimeter badges must be handed in promptly on the specified dates. Radiation is no joke.
I wonder how you kill this one. I don't see any, like, instant weak points. I guess you do it like that. Okay, easy enough. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 was good. Honestly, I would even say that Modern Warfare 1, COD 4, Modern Warfare 1, I'd even say that game is better simply because it kind of popularized a lot of the mechanics that we see today. Like without COD 4, you don't have loadouts in games, right? Without COD 4, you don't have getting kills gives you XP and you level up in PvP games, and you don't have perks and camouflages that you unlock from doing challenges and stuff like that. Like COD 4 created all of those things that are now like basically a staple in any video game that you play. Like try playing a multiplayer shooter that doesn't have any of those. Right? The moment you play a multiplayer shooter that doesn't have like an XP system where you're leveling up, you're unlocking things, you're unlocking like skins and stuff like that. The moment you release an FPS game that doesn't have those things that COD 4 innovated on, your FPS is seen as lackluster. Like it is... COD 4 completely changed the gaming industry. So for me, I would even say COD 4 is a better argument for, you know, best FPS. Max Payne is great. Max Payne is very good. I wish we would get a new Max Payne. That would be awesome. I don't think we will. I mean, there's been rumors for, I swear, like 5 fucking years now that they are doing like a remake of Max Payne. We've had those rumors for so long, man, and I don't know. I just haven't seen it. Was Max Payne the first game to have bullet time? I don't know if it was the first, but it was definitely like the most well done out of all of them. And kind of the best executed. Rockstar used to make so many good games, man. They used to make Manhunt, they used to make Bully, they used to make Max Payne. They did do the Rocks or the Warriors game. And now they just make GTA. GTA and very, very rarely, once in a blue moon, a Red Dead. When we're extra lucky. But that shit's just rare. Welcome back. But I mean, just imagine how pissed people would be if like Rockstar went to release like LA Noire 2. Imagine how many people would be like, oh my god, they made this instead of working on GTA 7. They made this instead of making Red Dead Redemption 3. Like, they're kind of just locked into those two games now because the normies and stuff like that will just spurg out if they work on anything that isn't those two games. Which sucks to see because Rockstar is like super talented, man. They're so good. Like, they have some of the best game devs in the world. Like, game dev, if you are a game dev, you probably like dream about working for Rockstar, you know? And it's like they used to do such fun stuff. Like, Bully is so creative. It's like they took concepts from GTA, but they applied it to like a far more relatable setting. Like, Bully is actually surprisingly good. Good Manhunt, which was something completely different. Super dark. Really dark. Yeah, banned in a lot of countries. Uncomfortable. But still like a really interesting deep dive into the psyche of like a psychopath. You had LA Noire, which was like very, very interesting. While I'm not the biggest fan of the game, like it was a really cool game. A lot of people really enjoyed. But yeah, now now all they do is GTA and Red Dead. And honestly, at this point, it's like, sell your IPs, bro. You know, like, I'm sure you guys have seen the meme where it's like, it's my IP to hoard and do nothing with. I feel like that's the case now with Rockstar. It's like, if you're not going to do a LA Noire, you're not going to do a... Like, imagine Larian doing an LA Noire game, bro. Like, imagine Baldur's Gate 3 levels of, like, approaching various cases and situations, but in like a crime solving game. I mean, that would be amazing. That would be so cool. But like, yeah, unfortunately, they kind of just like sit on a lot of these IPs that they're not doing anything with. Like, same with Max Payne. Like, let Remedy make a fucking Max Payne game, man. They would love to do it. Like, the guy that played Max Payne is already, like, basically putting Max Payne, like, if you play Alan Wake 2, Max Payne is in Alan Wake 2. You know? He is. It's like he's clearly chomping at the bit to come back to Max Payne. Like, just allow Remedy to make a Max Payne game. If you're not going to do anything with the IP, like, let somebody else do something with it. Yeah, LA Noire was the game with the realistic facial expressions, which cost them $1 bajillion and unfortunately made the game, like... I don't know if it was profitable at all. Making games is more demanding now than it was 20 years ago. But here's the thing. Oh! It's not. It's not. It's just the way that these AAA devs make games makes it more expensive. Look at Expedition 33. Expedition 33 is proof that you don't have to spend $1 billion or $1 trillion to get an insanely good game. You can have a small team and you can make an absolute banger. Even Baldur's Gate 3, like, it was in early access for a long time, so they got a lot of funding through that. Don't get me wrong, but, like, it's proof that you don't have to go crazy. High note. If I'm streaming on Twitch or YouTube, I'm streaming on both. It's like, yeah. I 100% agree. If they were to take the money that they've put towards, like GTA 6, which is like, what, $1 billion? If they were to take $1 billion and put that towards an LA Noire 2, that would be retarded, right? That would be retarded. But you don't have to put $1 billion in to make a good LA Noire. Right? And I think that's like the main takeaway is that it's like these people are just putting too much money into shit that they don't need to put too much money into. I think that's what like Expedition 33 has really shown is like they got 33 employees, man, and they're killing it. Yeah, like Max Payne, you could do Max Payne for cheap, bro. You know I know? Because I've played a bajillion really good Max Payne likes done by like one dude at this point. Like I've played so many indie Max Payne likes that it's crazy. Memo for Dr. Stevens, frankly. Frank, I've received the prototype signal redirector. Oh my god, finally. It's perfect, exactly to my design. I've already tested it out. It works like a charm on our power networks. I'll be keeping this one as my own. No need to tell anyone. They'll only make a fuss about me routing power without proper. Oh shit, hell yeah. Finally. Give me that thing. Yeah, Expedition 33 has 33 devs. Even that is like kind of an overestimate because they used a few like reference people as well. And they outsourced some of the animations and stuff like that. Their entire soundtrack is done by one dude that they found on like fucking SoundCloud or like some game forums. It's the first thing he's ever worked on, and it is genuinely probably the best soundtrack I've heard. I probably have it queued right now. It's insane. But yeah, it's like, I hate the argument of like, oh, games are more expensive than ever, man. Like, all of these guys try and use it to justify making their games overpriced. Like, oh no, we have to have $80 games because they're more expensive. My brother in Christ, you're the ones deciding to put $1 billion into the game. You can't put $1 billion into the game and then tell me, oh, games are more expensive. You chose to do that. There's tons of other devs that are owning financially. Look at the Balatro guy, dude. Balatro sold how many millions of copies and made by one fucking dude and almost won Game of the Year. Expedition 33, 33 dudes probably gonna win Game of the Year. Like, you don't have to put that much money into the game. Like, that's the argument that Randy Pitchford just recently threw out when it came to Borderlands 4. He's like, oh, Borderlands 4, you know, if it does cost $80, like, you have to understand, we spent 4 times the money on this game. I guarantee you, every single person that plays Borderlands 4 is not going to be able to tell that Borderlands 4 costs 4 times as much money to make as Borderlands 3. Where the fuck is that money going? You're spending 4 times the fucking amount? For what? The shit looks the same. Your levels are bigger? Why do you need to spend 4 times the money for that? Your skill trees are bigger? What does that have to do with spending 4 times the money? Like, I genuinely don't understand. It's like their fiscal irresponsibility is suddenly our issues. It's like the friend that wants you to pay for his fucking meal all the time when you guys go out to eat. And he's like, yeah, you know, dude, shit's been rough. I don't have the money. It's like, bitch, you've gotten 3 tattoos in the past, like, 4 months. What do you mean? You have the newest iPhone. Those are a new pair of fucking Nikes. What do you mean? It's not my problem. I shouldn't have to cover your cost because you're spending your money irresponsibly. Sorry, dude. Maybe, be better with your fucking money. Crazy concept, apparently. Like, I don't get it, man. Probably true. Indie devs make games that are as impressive as AAA games and outperform, like Power World and Helldivers 2. Yeah. Yeah. I would say Helldivers 2 is definitely AA. But the line between indie and AA is certainly being blurred these days. I took a class on Khan Academy and was able to make a maze game. I'm a dipshit with a pigeon brain and goldfish memory, and they complain making games is hard. Nintendo's trying to make a Pokemon game that has the same quality of Expedition 33, but bro, Game Freak has not made a good Pokemon game in forever, and I love the fact that now a bunch of devs are coming out, like the Animo guys. That looks amazing. When they showed that at Summer Games Fest, Animo, if you guys haven't seen it, I suggest looking it up. It looks amazing. Looks way better than any Pokemon game we've gotten in well over a decade. Yeah, we have Power World, which is different, but I mean, it's got some Pokemon stuff to it. I'm super happy we're getting more of these games. We have a giant Digimon game coming out, dude. Like a full-on, high-budget Digimon game. JRPG, which is insane. Have more employees than they need? Oh, they definitely do. And they spend too much on marketing. They spend millions and millions of dollars paying streamers that don't give a fuck about their game to play their game for one stream. One sponsored stream, and then they never touch the game again. I'll spot you next time, Asperud, honestly. The last game that felt revolutionary for Pokemon was Pokemon Coliseum. Coliseum's fire. That's my favorite Pokemon game. I think that was the one on the GameCube, right? That one was fire. So good. I love that Pokemon game. Most people don't know that when I talk about that one.
Only a signal redirector device can be used to regain access, and I'm taking that secret with me. The plans for the device, the prototypes, I'm gonna bury them.
God damn it.
There's a manor house in Skethermoor. The soldiers will have cleared it out by now, so it's as good a spot as any.
God damn it.
If anyone finds this message, hell, no one's getting back in here. Not once the quarantine is.
Yeah, we ain't beating this game. This stream.
And if by some miracle you are listening to this, well, I am so sorry. The automated security will be powering up right about now.
God fucking damn it, bro. Was that necessary? I feel like that was not necessary. I don't think you had to do that to me, man. Why does the glue make a nutting in my cochlea sound, bro? Sincerely, everyone. I don't need that, dude. Come on now. Why are you nutting in my fucking ear every time I use glue? Elden Ring was so hard, the devs actually made the game easier. I think From Software is a really good example of a game dev that they put a lot of time and effort into their games, but they're not ridiculously expensive. I think they do it really, really well. What if I could just sneak up on this dude? It'd be funny. I could just pull this thing out. Wrong button. Oh! That's horseshit. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 4 looks great. Oh! How am I hurting myself here? Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 4 is sick, dude. I'm excited. It looks really good. Hi, Max. All right, Max. You're a fucking retard. Oh, God. Ew, what the hell? What in the fuck? Ow. What is this? Uh-oh, that doesn't seem good. Why saved beforehand? I don't have anti-reds on me. I could come back with anti-reds. Bet you there's a little secret in there. What game is that? This is Atomfall. Ooh, storage room key. That doesn't seem good. Okay. Interesting. Hi, Witchfire. How's it going, dude? Alright, we gotta go to Skethermoor in order to get this signal redirector. Keep accidentally pressing the throw equipped items and it majestically sails across my screen. Gives me more trouble I was not ready for. I'm gonna be playing Grounded soon, and I have to be honest, I'm absolutely fucking terrified. Because I'm afraid of spiders. So, it'll be interesting. I'm very afraid of spiders, but that's why I'm probably going to play with arachnophobia mode. My friends wanted me to have like a donation goal to where like if I got a certain amount of money, I'd turn off arachnophobia mode for that stream. And I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, maybe like $50 or something. And then they were like, oh yeah. And then I caught them talking about it. And they're like talking about how they'll all pitch in and donate $50 each stream for me to have to turn off arachnophobia mode. And I was like, yeah, never mind. Never mind. I'm not going to do that. It's supposed to be something that's like not going to get hit, you know? But it gets people to stay in the stream because they're thinking, oh, hey, it might happen. He might, you know, he might, someone might donate. He might do it. Ow. Ow. Fuck. I still got radiation. Shit. Haha. I don't know what radiation does. Guess just damage over time to me. I've played Wukong. I can usually logic myself. I kind of like gaslight myself and tell myself that things aren't spiders. I'm like, that's not a spider. It's not a spider. It's not a spider. And like, as long as I don't really think about it, I'm fine. Grounded though? Oof. Ugh. But I did still like have to take a lot of breaks during Wukong, and I was fucking terrified, to be fair.
アスタリスクインサートジャンプスケアアスタリスク嬉し泣き
Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Very nice of you. Yeah, I will probably just play the game with the arachnophobia mode. I will play it safe. Most likely. Alerts will be fixed when we stream literally anything else. For some reason, it is just Atomfall that breaks the alerts. But at the end of the stream, I will pull up the thing and I will thank everybody individually. No, I'll be playing Grounded on stream. I will be playing it on stream. I just will have arachnophobia mode on. But yeah, I am planning on playing it on stream. For sure. And Grounded 2 is like right around the corner. So we'll be taking a look at that. But yeah, the clip of me being more scared than any video game I've ever played on stream is from me playing Grounded with my girlfriend many years ago. But I've never been more scared than in that clip. I mean, it is sheer, genuine terror. First time I saw a fucking spider. Take care, Chris. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I've played Amnesia. I've even played the Penumbra games. If it's a good horror game, I have probably played it. It's very, very unlikely that I have not played it. Horror is my favorite genre. I don't know what you're talking about, Carlos. I think you're trolling or something, but I'm not really sure. I think I'm too old to understand your references. Drop the bag. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sure it would be funny if I was your age, though. Or, like, chronically online enough to know what these things mean. I have played Murder Soul Suspect. Yeah, that's an old one, dude. That is an old game. That's a deep cut. Yeah, I got that in a Humble Bundle forever ago. That was like one of the first Humble Bundles I think I ever got, and I played it, and I was like, this game is actually pretty goddamn good. Yeah, you're like a detective, but you have like a ghost that follows you around that you can consult with, or maybe you can traverse to the ghost realm. I don't remember exactly, but you have like this blue ghost like ability. or with you. It was so long ago. It's a very deep cut. This is kind of the funny thing is like when people talk about TV shows and movies and shit, I never usually have any idea what they're talking about. But then you could name like one of the most obscure fucking video games from forever ago and I'll somehow know. It doesn't make any sense. But I've played so many games. Death Stranding's not a horror game. I don't think so, no. Kojima jump scares us by saying new Silent Hill releasing and insert year, month, and day. Nah, they're not gonna give him the rights for sure. You were a ghost and you're trying to solve your own murder. Oh, is that what it was? Should be a horror game where you're blind and you can only see for a limited amount of time and shrink down and have to walk through a house full of giant spiders. Well, there is a game with half of that. And a game with the other half of that. Yeah, I would say Death Stranding is, it truly is a Strand type game. It's kind of its own thing. It's like action adventure mixed with walking sim. It's like, okay, so how I would describe Death Stranding to people is that it's 40% cutscene. It's 50% walking, delivering packages and shit. And then it's 10% like really cool combat and bosses and interesting stuff. So that's kind of how I would break down Death Stranding. Is like it's a whole lot of cutscenes. Like you're basically watching a movie. But the action is really cool because you fight like these ink monsters. And the ink monsters can only be hurt by your own blood. So you get a bunch of different guns that use your own blood, but your health in the game is your blood. So if you run out of blood, then you die. I looked at Secret of the Mimic when we were deciding what to play next. It didn't really look that interesting to me, I'll be honest. I've only played Five Nights at Freddy's 1, and that game was kind of a snooze fest for me. I've never really found it that interesting. But yeah, so the combat is actually really cool because you're trying to balance your health because you use, you know, your blood. No, this isn't Oblivion or Skyrim. This is Atomfall. So you're using your life essentially to kill the monsters, and you're trying to kill the monsters beforehand. But like the really interesting things about Death Stranding are in the walking sim part. Like the walking sim is actually very interesting because the whole plot of Death Stranding is you're trying to connect all of America. Right? America's like essentially think of it as America has no internet. So you're trying to connect America by going to each state and turning on their internet. Well, the kind of cool thing is that when you're going into a new state, since there's no internet, it's just you. That's all it is, just you. And so you have to like traverse the world. If there's a gap, you need to buy a ladder and you need to put the ladder over the gap in order to cross the gap and stuff like that. And so like it's very difficult your first time through a state until you turn on the internet. Once you turn on the internet, it does something very cool where it connects you to all of the other players playing the game that have also turned on the internet. So that means all of a sudden now, that gap that maybe you put a ladder over, somebody else can use your ladder. Or maybe that cliff that you had a hard time, you had to go all the way around, another player put a rope that you can just easily climb down. And it got to the point where players built entire roads and highways to let you circumvent a whole lot of the travel time, or like massive zip lines where you could just like navigate whole mountain passes and stuff like that. And it even logs every single player's footsteps. So just like real life, as more and more players have walked in the grass and stuff, it's worn down and eroded that flooring, so trails start to form that are not even created by the game devs, but it's created by the players traversing the world. And all of this together kind of creates like this wonderful community feeling without a actual community. Like, you never see any other players. You never talk to any other players. But you still have this wonderful community feeling of all of you playing the game, contributing to this grander goal of reconnecting the entire United States, which is just very fascinating. It's something I've never seen in a game before, and that's why I really liked Death Stranding 1. Is because, yeah, it's not the most, like, heart-racing, pew, 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 choo, 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 choo type of game, you know, where you're talking 360 quick-scoping dudes. I mean, there's really cool combat, and there's really cool boss fights. But it's few and far between. It's mostly just, you know, all of us. What is this robot doing? It's going crazy with this flamethrower. Mostly just all of us contributing together to like a higher purpose, which is really neat. The action wasn't the whole game because it's not what the game is about. The game is about all of us standing together and all of us being stronger together, and that if we help one another, we can trivialize even the grandest of problems that are thrown at us, right? That's the whole point of Death Stranding. Is that one single guy can't build that highway. But if we all come together and we all put in a little bit of the resources that we found while we're playing the game, we can all come together and we can make something greater that will then help people down the line, right? It's a really beautiful game. And yes, it is definitely very contrived with the narrative. It's very, like, overcomplicated. Don't get me wrong, it is. You're probably gonna have to watch a video because you get teleported back to like World War I and you're fighting in fucking trenches and shit, shooting dudes in trenches, and there's all sorts of craziness in the game. But it is like, once everything clicks for you, it's just a nice, like, kind of transcendental experience. Hi, Vader. How's it going, dude? It's been a minute.
This is the transaction. Oberon must die. If Oberon is dead, then the way out will open. You will awaken as if from a nightmare.
Dude, we have so many games coming out. Oh, it's just too much, dude. There's so many games coming out. It's about to be ridiculous. July is stacked. August is stacked. October is stacked. September has some things. These next few months are going to be rough. You play Skyrim? I mean, I played it back in 2011 when it came out. I like your funny words, Magic Man. Just tell me who to Molotov. Yeah, there's so much shit coming out, man. Giant rash all over my entire body because I'm allergic to my own sweat. What? What does that mean? Like your soap, it has something in it? that's causing that reaction or something? I've never heard of like your own sweat. That seems crazy. I'm gonna aggro this guy over here. Is he gonna be on site or is he gonna be chill? Oh, these guys are chill. These guys are not chill. These guys are not chill. These guys are not chill. Okay. Well, you know, the more you know. I thought they were chill. Think I can hit this with the pistol. Not now, sir. I need this guy to get closer. Man, I wish I was still excited for comic book movies. I just got so burned out from comic book movies, man.
Gone. They were here. I'll find you if you're out there.
That's a headshot on Lynn. Bro, will you shut up? I'm in the middle of something. This thing does no fucking damage. Catch ya, cunt. Okay. This is not going how I envisioned it. Brother, I swear to God, if you keep fucking calling me, I'm actually gonna crash out. What on earth, man? No! Oh my God, them shooting me cancels it. Womp womp. Okay. Give me a second, sir. Do I have tea? I don't have tea. Bro, they're so far away. What do you mean they're shooting at me from this far? Look how far this guy is. What do you mean? Oh. This guy's in pistol ring. Okay.
Bugger. Murderer. I'll kill you.
What do you mean? You guys started it. I came up. I wanted to be friends, bro. Okay. I'm gonna have to, like, try and get close. Ring, ring. I get it. I fucking get it, you piece of shit. I'm a little busy. Yeah. Heads up. Ow.
I'm shooting. Must be this way.
You're dead.
Well, there's nobody here now.
Nobody here now. It's crazy.
Bloody sneaky bastard, they've gone.
I'm gone. Oh. Okay. Is this what the AI is like?
No!
No.
Someone's sneaking around out there.
Someone sneak out. Oh, motherfucker. Someone's sneaking around. Oh, Jesus Christ. How many of these? Oh, there's another fucking robot. Oh, I'm actually cooked. I did not know about the other robot.
Damn it!
I have no nades for this robot. I actually cannot deal with him. I need the ammo. Okay, let's relax. Calm down. Oh, this is not necessary. Oh, he's coming in. I need to loot these bodies, bro. Dude, these guys are crazy accurate. Who fucking taught these guys how to shoot, man? John Wick himself? What do we even do here? I think I just run. Maybe I flank around the side? Ow. That's crazy how accurate these guys are. It's not right. Yeah, these guys are ridiculously... That's a turret. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. This place ain't no joke, eh? They don't see me. Okay. Alright. Okay. We're gonna try running the other way. We're fine. It's fine. Wait, you guys have ammo? Oh! Look at your comrade here, bitch. Yeah, this'll be you. You keep shooting me in the fucking face. Leave me alone. Damn. Okay, my heart rate is way too high. Those guys are cracked, dude. Those guys are fucking cracked. Holy hell. Whoa. You guys are another league above normal dudes, that's for sure. I make the outlaws look like nothing. It's a nice little tune you're whistling. I like that.
What's this?
What is this? You tell me. I mean, at least they give ammo. So as long as I kill them in one shot, depending on what gun they have, I'm kind of breaking even. So we're... Okay, no booba. No booba trap. No booba trap, please. But yeah, we have so many games coming out, dude. It'd be ridiculous.
Hello. I've not seen
Oh
you
my
before,
god.
have I?
No, I don't think so.
Welcome. Right, I've got a quick question for you.
Yeah.
It might seem a bit blunt, but I've learned it avoids confusion later. You're not going to try and kill me, are you?
No.
Excellent answer. I can see we're going to get along like an house on fire. You're new around here, aren't you? Bootsy never forgets your face. And I haven't seen yours before. And you're not in uniform, which means you're not one of us army lads.
Perhaps. Planning on playing next Death Stranding 2. My copy should get here today, so we'll be playing the Death Stranding 2. How punishing is dying in this game? I mean, it depends how often you save, honestly. If you, you know, quick save a lot, you're a Fallout gamer and you quick save a lot, then you don't really lose anything for dying. Just like Stalker or any of those games.
Of course not. Hey, don't let this uniform give you the heebies. In here, we're nothing but tradesmen and customer, you and me. Take
nice
warning,
of you.
though. Outlaws have tried it on in the past, and it's made the patrols here in Skethermoor a bit cigarette-y.
You don't say.
Plans to wander about, be careful. Soldiers won't tell you from the next bugger, and they'll shoot before they ask. Now
It's
then,
their
if
problem.
it's supplies you're after, then Bootsy's your man. I'm
Bootsy's
Corporal Bootsy,
your
by the
man.
way. Hello. I can get my hands on stuff for trade that the
All
folks in the
British
village
Fallout. That's what my titles were before. It's British Fallout. High capacity pistol. High power. 9mm. Is that a fucking high point? Firearms mastery. Don't really have anything to sell at this point. But I could come back if I find a...
See you around, chum.
If I find a stash. Okay, we found a trader. That's nice. How much time do I have? Okay, we still have an hour. Definitely not beating this game. It's a shame. I do like this game, but there's no way I'm gonna be able to beat it. I was told it only took like 10 hours, but I guess that's if you're like really flying through. Which of course I do not do that when I play games. Maybe we'll come back. I mean, it's gonna just depend on like how long it takes me to get through Death Stranding 2. That's probably gonna be a long game. So we're probably gonna be playing that for quite a while on the channel. And then you mix that with like playing the new Dark Tide class with my friends and you know, probably starting a Grounded playthrough with my friends at some point here, and yeah, and then all the shit coming out in July. There's like several games coming out in July, big games. So we'll see. Thank you. No, I did not see it. Kenzie?
Much depends upon you continuing to do well.
Okay. Thanks for clearing that one up. Very nice of you. But yeah. Hopefully all my PS5 streaming stuff works. I haven't streamed a console game since Astrobot. It was the last console game I think I streamed, so... Secret Tunnel! Secret Tunnel! Yeah, honestly, whenever I see people that are like, oh yes, this game is only 5 hours, and then I play the game and I'm like, you know, 15, 20 hours, I'm just like, did you even play the game, my guy? Like, what are these people doing that are like beating these games so fast? I mean, I get it. I yap to chat a lot. I'm a certified yapper, don't get me wrong. That adds time, but still, even when I play games like off stream, it takes me way longer. Are you even enjoying the game, man? Yeah, speedrunning the main quest. It's very rare that I'm able to do that in a game. Especially one when there's like one like this where there's so much to find through exploration, you know? Like you're just depriving yourself. I like that you interact. Yeah, I pride myself on it. A lot of streamers, even a lot of small streamers, they don't really talk to their chat. I think it's one of the more unique things about the stream, and it's what people like about the stream. And like, yeah, every now and then you get the guy that's like, just play the game, stop talking. And it's like, There's a million people that just play the game and barely talk. You know, feel free to go watch those people, but that's not my stream. Like, the whole reason I stream is because of chat. Getting to know you guys, shooting the shit, hanging out. Like, if I wanted to just play a game, I would just play the game. I wouldn't stream it. Brother, what in the hell is even that? Not the bugs, man. Suddenly overcome by the urge to do anything but the main quest, and then I'm like level 50 when I start the main quest. Yeah, I had to actively stop myself when it came to Expedition 33 because I had so many people telling me, don't do the side stuff in Expedition 33 or you will be so over leveled for the final boss that you will miss, or like for a lot of the bosses, you'll just entirely miss mechanics and like really cool story bits because you'll just own. And it hurt me. It like actively hurt me to just like do main quest into main quest into main quest for Expedition 33. But I don't regret it because they were right. Like I actually had to fight and struggle on that final boss versus like once I started to then after I beat the game do the side stuff, I was like, holy shit, I'm getting so ridiculously overpowered. Does this 1911 have a stock? This is better than stock. Yeah, literally skipping the entire boss fight in one hit. Like people were doing like obscene amounts of damage, not even getting to see it. Check it out after stream or when you have free time. I'm gonna start posting the funny ones I get. Okay. Oh wait, do you mean the Indian guy or whatever? I saw one of those I think before I started stream. Say people as an example, speedrun the Escape from Helgen quest line from Skyrim. Meanwhile, I've never got out of Helgen sub 30 minutes to this day. I've never done the main quest of Skyrim to this day. Like I probably have at least 500 or 600 hours in Skyrim. It's hard to say, you know, because it was like back in the 360 and like I don't think it counted load screens and that was like 50% of your playtime back in the day. So it's like hard to say for sure, but like I never did the main storyline a single time in Skyrim. Like I just never felt like it. I don't even think I've done it for Oblivion, and I played Oblivion more than Skyrim. Preparing the package for collection now, keep in contact with our friends. When it's ready, they'll send you a pickup location and their messages. Use it wisely. I'm not sure when I'll be able to get more. Stay safe. Yeah. Skyrim would be a fun game to stream because I haven't played it since like 2012. It's been like well over a decade since I played that game. That would be a fun game to stream someday. Because like my memory is so bad, I can play a game 2 years later and basically have forgotten all of it. So I think that would be a fun game to stream because I would basically be blind with how long it's been and how bad my memory is. Which would be cool. Grendel's Head. Huh? Wait, that's the pub. Wait, what the? Huh? There we go. Take care, let him cook. In the damn... That goes to the village. Neato. I'm in his cellar. Heard today the Reverend got his hands on one of the Atom batteries somehow. Says he's a collector. Made me think in case we need something with more of a kick. Ow. Huh. God, dude, there's a bajillion mods for Skyrim. I would just play it vanilla. I don't like modding things. I love modding as like a feature. I mean, like, I hate mods or anything. I hate modding. Like, I hate doing it. You know? I have such limited free time that, like, when I have free time, I just want to play the game. I don't want to mess with, like, downloading a bunch of shit and, like, making sure it all has the proper load order and then, like, minimizing crashes and, oh, shit, I got this thing, so now I need this thing and then this thing and this thing in order for this thing to run. I just don't like the fuss of it. I really don't. I just play shit vanilla, honestly, most of the time. Oh my damage, Batman. That fucking hurt. Dear God. Yeah, I hate bothering with mods, man. The last time I modded, I did like 250 mods on a Fallout New Vegas playthrough. And, I gotta say, dude. Holy hell. It was not worth. We once discussed that comment rage baiting. Wait, what did he say? We once discussed that comment baiting won't bring you long-term viewers. Months later, still no more viewers. What are you talking about? There's several people here that were not here months ago. In the stream right now. And if you look at the past streams, I mean, we've had 10, 11,000 views on a couple of them. We've gained like 300 subs this month. Viewer account wise, do you realize it's a weekday? I understand you're probably unemployed, so you probably don't get this, but it's a weekday at 3:58 a.m. Most people are working. Like, even my moderators and stuff are working. Kenzie's here because she is a stay-at-home mom. But yeah, people work or they're sleeping. It's 4 a.m., man. 92% of my viewers are in America. In America, it's either 3:58 a.m. on a weekday, so you're either sleeping or, you know, maybe you work graveyard or something, or at the latest, it's 7 o'clock a.m., which, same case. Yeah, this is not exactly like prime streamer hours or anything like that. But I've met a bunch of awesome people that I wouldn't have met normally. We've gotten significantly more people in the Discord. To where, you know, I've gotten to shoot the shit with those guys, get to know those guys. Yeah. Always this amount? That's literally not true, Nickon. We had last Atomfall stream, we had an average of 75 viewers with 160 peak. And then the Atomfall stream before that, we had a peak of like 155 and an average of 68. So, I mean, that's literally not true at all. It's just objectively and demonstrably false. But also, this is not at all a job or anything like that. Like, this is just something that I do for fun. I streamed for 7 years with like 0 viewers, man. If I did it for money or something like that, then you might have a point, but I make 6 figures through my job, and I have for the past going on 4 years now. I just bought my 3rd house. I don't like I don't do this for money. I do it for fun. YouTube sends you analytics, actually. They tell you like how well you're doing compared to the rest of people that upload content. And I'm actually in the top 1% in terms of monthly views and people coming back. Like, I know it's very easy in a world full of social media to get, like, you see streamers have thousands and thousands of viewers and stuff like that, and you think that that's the norm. But let me share a little fact with you. 85% of people who stream never get Twitch affiliate over on Twitch. In order to get Twitch affiliate, you need 3 average concurrent viewers. 3. 85% of people who stream never even get 3 average concurrent viewers. So maybe you have like very high expectations because you see Shroud or, you know, these like really big content creators. But for somebody that's just a dude that works full time and I'm a full-time student and I just do this for fun, having even like 10 people watching is amazing. It's so cool. And the amount of people that I've met through streaming and stuff like that is awesome, man. That's why I continue to do it. So maybe, you know, you value analytics and numbers more than experiences. And to each their own, man, if that's the case. But I don't. I don't at all. If utilizing engagement bait... Oh, Jesus. If utilizing engagement bait gets me to meet at least one more cool person, then it's worth. Absolutely. Because the whole reason I'm streaming is to meet and chat with cool people. It's always been the cool part of streaming for me. It's what drove me to streaming in the first place. I value those experiences a lot more than like any like concurrent viewer count or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, just objectively, I'm in the top 1% of creators, man. Maybe that's not good to you, but that's amazing to me. I'm so extremely proud of the community I've managed to foster, all the people I've managed to meet, and everything that the channel's managed to do, that I think it's awesome. I think it's really cool. But, you know, to each their own. You can keep stalking the channel and you can keep leaving hate, and I'm sure that will make your life, you know, significantly better. It seems like it's clearly doing a lot for you mentally. And you can keep having the views that you have. What the?
Lost sight of him.
You lost sight of me. Brother, you lost sight of me because you're in the goddamn wall. What do you mean? Oh my god, this is some Bethesda level jank here, dude. Holy hell. That's crazy. Well, pleasure doing business with you, sir. Thank you for your donation to the cause. My god. Other opinions equals hate? Cope harder? I didn't say that you were hating. I don't think it's a very, like, productive use of your time, personally. I think there's probably a lot of other things that you could do that would be a better use of your time. Personally. Yeah, you should, Lahel. It's really good. Plus, it's on Game Pass, which is very nice. But yeah, man, I mean, to each their own. Keep stalking and spreading hate. Oh, I mean, if I said that, then you're right. It is hating, but it's not a difference of opinion that's causing it to be hate. I would say it's the way in which you are conducting yourself that makes it be hate. Right? Like, if you look through your messages, none of it was just like, hey man, so I was in this stream a little while ago and me and you had a discussion about the use of engagement bait. And I told you that I didn't really think that it would help your long-term views. And, you know, I've came into some streams now And I don't think that it's really helped. Do you, like, what are your thoughts, right? That's a way that you can conduct yourself that is both respectful and you're engaging in intellectual discourse, right? And we can have an open conversation about that. The way that you conducted yourself was, haha, you get no viewers, I was right, you know, essentially, which is not how adults conduct themselves at all. So there's a way to articulate your view in a way that is not only more respectful, but it's also just more intellectual. And I would advocate that generally in life, you should probably go that way. It's probably a better way to conduct yourself than how you currently are. Write an article next time? You should. At least properly convey your point in a respectful manner. Adults normally don't chat in live stream chat at 4 a.m. Yes, they do. What do you mean? There's lots of people that do. There's lots of people that work graveyard that hang out in my streams that say, you know, they're in here in between, like, cleaning up or, you know, listening to audio while they're stocking in a store. There's people that... like Kenzie are up early for her kids. There's people like me that are, you know, here before work starts. I mean, the channel literally says 18 plus, right? It says 18 plus, so like clearly there's adults. I mean, like I said, the channel does very well. And they're all adults. Called you 5 unemployed for being here now. If you're trolling at 4 a.m., then yes, that's unemployed activity. Watching something you enjoy cannot at all be conflated with watching something that you dislike and attempting to spread negativity. Those two things are not equal, right? One is a very valid use of your time that adults do all the time, whether you're watching a Netflix show or something like that you enjoy. That's you watching something you enjoy. It's a very healthy use of your time, right? The other one is not at all healthy whatsoever, and it is unemployed, chronically online troll behavior, right? There's a pretty big difference between the two. I would never ever say that somebody watching something that they enjoy is wasting their life. That would be idiotic. However, I would most definitely say somebody that's watching something they dislike and trying to spread negativity, one, they don't live a good life. Just objectively, there's no way that they live a good life, because I know tons of people that live good lives and none of them do that, right? None of them take their free time, which is very limited in this world. It's the most valuable currency that there is. You never ever get more time, right? We're dealt what we're dealt, and you never get any more. So I don't know anybody that actually lives a good life that spends their free time spreading negativity and stuff like that. It instantly is the biggest self-report that you can give, because it says that you're unhappy with yourself. I mean, that's the sad truth of the matter. That person doesn't exist. Thank you, by the way, whoever just subbed. Once we end stream here, I will thank everybody. Unfortunately, alerts are broken. For some reason, with Atomfall, must be the radiation or something from the nuke. It's just completely cooked all the alerts and everything. Comment baiting won't bring you long-term viewers. Months later, still no more viewers. Only thing I said, in what world is this negativity? Brother, do you think that I don't remember you from last time? Do you not remember your last conversation? Your last conversation was very toxic. You know I can click on your name and I can see every comment you've ever left on the channel, right? Like, are you aware that that's a feature? All my mods can as well. Like, we can see every single thing you've ever said on every stream on the channel. Like, That's like a dude coming into the store, being an asshole, and then like coming in months later and like trying to act like he wasn't an asshole. It's like, well, we all remember you were an asshole. We have the logs here. We have the videotape footage of you being an asshole last time. Like it's not an isolated event or something like that. You were an asshole last time. You come in here, you don't say something that is like positive at all. Obviously, we're gonna assume you're being an asshole again, right? I mean, that's pretty logical. Hi, Doritos. Hi, Rico. My chat's broken again. Kind of look like pirate software. I haven't gotten that in a while. Lately, I've been getting report of the week, review bra or whatever. I was the culprit of the subscribe. It only shows it for 2025, but I remember him being here for the Stalker 2 streams. Oh, it says it for me. I can see his logs right here. Yeah, you had a total Spurg breakdown about the use of engagement bait in that stream. Like, total freak out about it. And by the way, maybe you noticed, but back then I had how many subs? And now I have how many subs? Number bigger. Number bigger. But yeah, man. Keep spending your life how you're currently spending your life. I'm sure when you're on your deathbed, when you're like a, 70, 80-year-old man on the hospital bed, dying, I'm sure you'll look out and you'll say, I wish I would have trolled more YouTubers. I wish I would have trolled more online content creators. Oh, what a valuable use of my limited time on this planet. Was there anything else in here? Number bigger, same time, I don't care about viewers. I mean, if your point is that it doesn't impact viewers, and it clearly impacts viewers, would you not say that that is a complete refutation of your point? I mean, I think that is, right? I'm so different engaging with you for 15 minutes. My guy, this is what I was going to do for the time anyway. What do you mean? I talk with chat. This is what my streams are. It's me playing a game, talking with chat. I'm going to a job in 45 minutes. I work as a chemist. Like, I very easily, have a life. I have tons of friends that are regularly on the stream. I have a loving family. I live with them. I've had a fruitful romantic life. I work in a job field that literally saves lives. I mean, I don't mean to be blunt, but there's really no comparing the two of us. I hate to tell you, but there's no comparing us. You will never ever catch me spreading these types of vibes on another content creator. Never. Or anyone online. Keep bragging? I'm just telling you the truth. If it's bragging, then that's saying that you probably don't have it. If any of the things I just said, like having friends, is bragging to you, that's a you problem. That's saying something about you. I'm just stating facts. I have a fantastic life. I mean, just objectively, I have a life better than probably 99.999% of people. I mean, just honestly. I'm very, very blessed and very privileged, and I live a great life. I don't know you. I know how you're spending your free time. And you can estimate a lot about a person by how they're spending their free time. You've literally said that you've been stalking the stream for months. That does not mean possibly what you think it means. That does not at all advocate for having a well-adjusted and healthy life. If I'd start counting my blessings, your chat would break down. I mean, we would all just assume that you're lying because you're probably lying, right? Because the people that live good lives don't act in the way that you're acting. Right? I mean, mine are provable. Right? Like mine, I have actively documented my life for 2,000 videos from being homeless to where I am now. Right? Everything is like objectively and demonstrably true. And it can be verified very easily just by going through the chronology of my videos on the channel. So yeah, I mean, the things that I say are going to have more credence than the things that a random chatter says because you have probably no content on your channel. And you're probably just going to lie about everything. I mean, I make the joke all the time that isn't it crazy that trolls are all millionaires and they all have, you know, 10 out of 10 bodacious body wives and they're all, you know, extremely successful self-employed individuals because they all lie. Like, obviously, they don't have good lives, or else they wouldn't be spending their time like that. It is truly the biggest self-report. That's why nobody would believe you, man. Nobody would believe you because what you're doing is, it's like if you had a mental illness and you were trying to convince everybody else that you were somehow sane. It's like, but you have mental illness. Right? On live, let's go. I'll show you some cars you can only dream of. Sure, go live. We'll pull up this stream. Yeah. Go live right now. Let's take a look. Absolutely. I have about 30 minutes until work. Yeah, let's see it. What's your stream? You can show me your home. You can show me your cars. You can show me your beautiful wife. Show me your beautiful children. All of your friends. Of course. You going live on Twitch or YouTube? Where are you going to go live? Ah, he's taking a while. It's a little awkward. How long does it take to say your Twitch name? This is getting a little awkward. Certainly the guy isn't bragging about stuff that isn't real and lying like every troll. That would be crazy. He would never do that. He's different. He's not a troll. You know? Yeah, this is taking a while. I mean, I could go live in like 5 seconds if I had to, you know? Like, you're already on an account on your phone. Just click go live. It's like a button right in the center of YouTube, right? Lives in very good country. His government subsidizes households with a cow dog to God to bless and insulate his homes. Yes, it's saying that living a better life to 99.99% of people because you're in a you know, developed country. I mean, that is true. But also, I'd live a better life than 99.99% of people in my country. Is what I meant. But I mean, that is true. Like, if you're born in America, you're already probably like top 20%, right? Top 30%. Huh. Well, I guess he's not replying. I guess he's gone. Crazy how that works, huh? Isn't it crazy how that always works every time? Every single time there's a troll and you call them out and you tell them to go live, they just disappear. Isn't that interesting? It's such a coincidence. It's like they're all multi-millionaires and they own 17 Bugattis and they're married to 10 out of 10 babes and they have a beautiful family and they have hordes and hordes of friends, but they lack the ability to go live. Something that the average teenage girl could do in 2 seconds. It's interesting. So weird how that works out. I have no idea. I've got no idea. It's unfortunate. I was hoping for a good laugh. I mean, he gave me one, but I was hoping to see the stream. I thought that would be great. Going live now? Oh, hell yeah. What, on YouTube? Let's see. Go on YouTube? What platform are you using? Luxury Ford Focus. Average salary in America puts you in top 1% of the world as far as wealth? Really? Wow. God damn. I was thinking 30%. 1% is crazy. Give me my Instagram? I don't have Instagram. You have Discord? Still sucking. Yeah, you could post a video. That would work too. Could post a video. You say, "What's up, guys? It's Nikon here for CZ Productions." No Insta. In what world do you live? I don't use social media. I'm not on social media. YouTube is about as close as I get to social media. I have Discord. Or yeah, you could post a video. A little quickie. Be like, oh, what's up, guys? This is Nikon. It's for CZ Productions. This is my house. This is my Bugatti. You know what I love more than this Bugatti? All these books, all this knowledge. Twink that doesn't use social media, I might bust. Yeah, social media is gross. I'm not over the air smells like the cat taking a shit. Jesus Christ. Let me know when you've posted the video, or if you have Discord, or you go live on Twitch or YouTube or something. My God, bro, these guys are everywhere. I don't want to just be sitting here for 10 years. Stay away from barn. Last line who went up there executed, dumped in pond. If protocol patrols, let Arthur know. Those lads were ripped apart. What if he's really rich, though? Then he's really rich? Then I'll say I was incorrect about him being unemployed. And I will apologize for saying something incorrect. It's not too complicated. I have no issues saying when I'm wrong about something, if I'm wrong about it. I have done it many a time. I mean, never with trolls. I'm always proven right with trolls, but many a time for various things. God damn it. I mean, it wouldn't make any of the other things I've said less true about being a sad way to use your time, but at the very least, you know, you'd have money. I have no problem apologizing for something that I've said that's incorrect. If I said he's unemployed, you know, and he's not unemployed, then I should apologize because it's not true. I mean, I'm not going to apologize for saying it's a poor use of his time or that he should spend his... Oh, Jesus! I thought I caught them all. Or that he should spend his time better. And that he's actually a sad individual. I mean, I still stand by all of those things. I mean, look at Elon Musk, right? Elon Musk, turbo rich. Anybody that thinks that guy is genuinely happy and content with his life is on one, right? I mean, the guy makes like 4chan accounts and Reddit accounts, glazing himself to haters, and routinely lies about the silliest things to try and get validation from people online, right? So like money doesn't mean, you know, that you're happy or that you're content and living a good life or anything. Is there really nothing here? Ah, here we go. But still, I mean, if I said something that's incorrect, then... So much loot, I know. It's too much loot, I'm full. Yeah, Robin Williams, I used him as an example before. Like, he was very, very rich, obviously, successful, top of his craft.
Hello? Someone there?
And, yeah, unfortunately, he killed himself. You know, like, it does not mean... You could say the Linkin Park guy or something. Saw my shorts? No, let's take a look. Just in case any slurs are said, I'm gonna mute it first on stream. I don't know anything about cars, so chat will have to tell me if these are cool cars. It is a nice house. There's cars. So far, no slurs. I don't know anything about cars, but yeah, I can show these. Yeah, no, props are due. He uploaded. I don't know anything about cars. Car people can tell me. These are good. He didn't say any slurs or anything.
What's
Is the first
guys?
one?
It's Nikon.
Seems to be a
This is
nice
for
house.
TV. And let's go.
Especially if he's in a third world country. Like, this would be a very nice house. And I don't know anything about cars, so I don't know what this is, but yeah, it's a car and it seems to work. I don't know what's going on there. His phone's getting possessed or something. But yeah, it's got a thing. Very cool. I apologize for saying you were unemployed. Clearly, there's some money there. I mean, you could be unemployed. It could be family money or something. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You know, maybe you're owning. Those are definitely cars. And yeah, props to you for posting the video. Most people don't do that. Very cool. You are the first in history. A G-Wagon? I've never heard of it. But very cool. I give mad props for...
No sort of moves or I'll shoot you dead. Who told you I was here? Who sent you?
Oh, I have a quest to find her? That's why I'm here.
Alf sent you, did he? Well, if he vouches for you, that'll have to do. I'm guessing he wants
Very
his
cool.
message,
Props for making the video, though, dude. Yeah, I mean, the house looks nice. Germany. Don't know much about it. I think isn't Soul from Germany? Or he lives in Germany, I think. Oh, hi, yeah. Sorry, dude. I didn't see you stop in earlier. Yeah, very cool. I was wrong. Like I always say, I have no problem saying I'm wrong. When I'm wrong, I was wrong. My bad.
Right, here's the message. Get that to him as soon as you can.
Very cool. I don't know if it's a $250,000 or whatever, but I sold my car. I had a $1,500 Mustang. I had a 1996 Ford Mustang that I think I bought it for like $2,000, but and then I ended up selling it for $1,500. And I don't even have a car right now because I work fully remote and I just have stuff delivered. So, hey, you know, props. But I got a car. Hell yeah, dude. Very, very cool.
Aye. Well, good luck with that. Word to the wise, though. Some of the villagers tried that back at the start of the quarantine. They're all dead now, mind you. Look, we got off on the wrong foot. Half the strangers out there would kill you for your shoes as soon as look as you. So I have to be careful. My name's Nora. Used to live in the village.
You know, maybe me and Nikon got off on the wrong foot.
By answering back. Now I try to help the villagers out from here. I can trade if you have out worth selling.
Maybe the art is mirroring reality, right? Ooh. Wait, I need it. I don't need it. I need it. What's she charging for this thing? I could come back with a whole bunch of shit to sell. I think I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to load up on the selling. I still haven't found a single SMG, dude.
While you're here, Skethermoor isn't what you'd call friendly.
You
Down
don't say.
in Wyndham, the soldiers will leave you be, seeing as how you're a stranger. But out
Yeah.
here, it's dog eat dog.
Dog eat
There's
dog.
4 grand here, it'll kill you for the sweat on your brow, so watch yourself.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, aye. And what makes you think I'd tell out about that? You what? Oh, I forgot about that and all.
Her accent is
Been 5
crazy.
years since I watched the Boffin bury it. That was chaos back then. Soldiers clearing the place out. So he must have thought he was alone. I snuck back after dark to dig it up. Reckoned it was something important. But all I found inside were those papers. I couldn't make head and tail of them. I've never seen an actual signal redirector myself. But I do have some ideas where you might find one. For starters, there was that scientist who came back. Dr. Garrow, that was her name. Odds are, she had some of that bad gimmickry about her. Trouble is, she didn't get on with protocol. And they stuck her in prison.
Nah, guys, Nikon is fine. He's fine. I believe him that he didn't mean it as a troll. I was wrong.
That going, well, they tend to stay though, one way or another, unless
I'm fine with burying the hatchet. The guy, you know, maybe in the last stream
never mind.
he was in, he was a little toxic, but this one, you know, I started it. Maybe not started it, but I definitely, I took, no, I'll say I started it. I took his message wrong, and, you know, he's fine. The guy's fine. You know, if he was a troll, he wouldn't have put in the effort and stuff. I believe the guy that he wasn't trying to troll. It's probably just, you know, through text, it's hard to decipher, meanings, and when you read stuff, especially from like someone who isn't a regular, it's very easy to just like take it in the negativest possible, or the most negative possible connotation. I believe him. We don't have to be mean to him or anything like that. Oh, it's fine, dude. Don't even worry about it. I probably just read it wrong, and yeah, it's all good. It's fine. I was incorrect. I apologize. I appreciate you being chill, and yeah, wish you the best. I understand a lot of people don't like the engagement bait meta. You know, it's definitely to each their own type of thing. I get it. You're not alone in that sentiment whatsoever. Someone yell at me when I asked if they meant the food or country when I talked to someone from Chile. Oh, that's funny. I mean, I'll be honest. I would do the same thing. I am not a geography knower. Uh-oh. Oh! Hey! Stop shooting me! I'm getting my ass eaten by piranhas! Oh, they're shooting the piranha. Oh, thanks, guys. Yo, wait. Wait. I mean you no harm. I mean, I do mean you harm. I won't lie. I could kill all of you. But I'm not going to. I've got places to be. Did this have a... One thing I wish the game would do, I wish the game would tell you if it had a stash. I need to start pinging the stashes. How much time do we have? Oh, we have like 10 minutes. I want to get some stuff so I can trade for that battery. Nobody else could hear it ringing. Little schizo post? I should never have answered the bloody telephone. I should have known something was wrong. Nobody else could hear it ringing. Now I can't help but answer them. If I don't, then I might miss my chance. Uh-oh. Did I give myself schizophrenia by answering the phone? Oh, not like this, bro. Oh, no. Not like this. I was supposed to destroy the mental illness. No, no, no. You're not real. Get out of my head. No. What have I done? Oh, I'm cooked. I'm fucking cooked. What is this? Nothing good. Got it. Jesus. Told you? Told me what? Sorry, Mats. Did you say something? I think I missed it. Piranha's the enemy. 3 seconds later. Ah, the player, the enemy. Hello, awesome space. Hope you're doing good, dude. Good morning. Oh, God. I don't remember... Did this place in the cellar have a stash? This is where the cellar was, no? Oh, maybe it wasn't. God damn it. There was a stash in one of these locations. Dude, there's... Oh, please don't see me. Please don't see me. It was here. Wrong clicky. Oh, shit. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. It was here. Man, dude, that's so awesome. I'm so happy you posted the videos, dude. That's so cool. We were just talking, what, like 2 streams ago about how I was like, man, I mean, this time I didn't offer money or anything. But still, like, I've always, like, asked people to go live and stuff, and they've never done it. It's so awesome that somebody finally did. It's really cool. Alright, we're gonna bring just a bunch of shit to sell. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's unironically, that's probably gonna be the highlight of my week. I mean, unless Death Stranding really, you know, blows me away, but... Oh, there's the alarm for work. That's awesome. That, like, finally somebody freaking... actually, like, went live and stuff. That's so cool. Unironically makes me very happy. I know that might be silly, but, like, you have to understand... I've been streaming for so long, and I've given so many people, like, the chance, and nobody has ever done it. This is the first person to ever do it. I mean, this is a fucking historical moment, guys. Like, put it on the calendar. And look what happened. He ended up being a chill guy. Not the shitty meme. You know, and it was just a misunderstanding. You see, it's really that easy, guys. It's really that easy. Uh-oh. Gotta get back to her without fighting. Because I kind of put all my shit for fighting away. So we'll see what happens here. God damn it. I'm trying to read chat because my stupid monitor... this game, something about this game just won't load chat for me, so I have to use my phone. I was supposed to destroy the mental illness of Red Boost with comedic timing. Going live on Twitch because I have nothing to say and I zone out a lot. It's not easy to be a yapper, you know? The art of yapping, the science of yapping, if you will, is very underrated. Especially when you don't have a chat. It's pretty... maybe it's not easy to be a yapper when you have a chat, but it's way easier to be a yapper if you have a chat. When you don't have a chat and you're like starting off for streaming, like I said, I basically didn't have a chat for like 7 years of streaming, right? It was just like 0 viewers or maybe the occasional like 1 or 2 viewers. What in the Home Alone horseshit? Like that is really hard to like just yap to yourself like a fucking psychopath. Oh, my internet kills half the video? Yeah, okay, that's a problem. Yeah. My eyes twitch when I hear see the chill guy shit. Hi, Kenneth. How's it going, dude? Good morning. Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Back again.
Very, very cool moment. Very cool historical moment. Aha.
All happy? Good luck. Things wash around the zone and sometimes fetch up here. Might well be something you want. So drop in anytime you're near. All right.
Live videos where I played Mass Effect game, I watched it back and a lot of it was cut. Oh, dude. That is the worst.
Watch your back out there.
Yeah. The downside of me moving to the new house is that the new house uses the old internet that I had, which I had issues with. So that is unfortunate. We literally paid a not small fee to have a fiber optic line installed for our home. Not, what was that, 3 months ago? 4 months ago? Time is a construct, it flies by. Not that long ago. Whenever I was last having internet issues. And now, we're selling the house. And whoever buys the house is going to get a custom fiber optic line installed. With 2 gigs up, 2 gigs down. That's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, I suppose. We were not really expecting to sell this house at this point in time. Oh, shit. I thought it already blew up so I could loot it or something. So, hopefully, because there'll only be 2 of us on the internet now. You know, it's just gonna be me and my dad in the new house. Hopefully it'll be better, but God knows, man. Are you buying houses at that age? I also own some, but I couldn't have made it without my dad. Well, I mean, everything I buy is with my dad as well, to be fair. But also, homeowner loans are like... So the first house I got was 196K. And it was 1,900 square feet. 4 bedrooms, 3 bath. And that house had a $6,000 down payment on it and then plus closing fees was another like $2,000. So it was like $8,000 you needed for closing fees. And my first time homeowner loan I was approved for was $250K. So like even without my dad, I could have paid for that first house. That first time homeowner loan was $250K. It was at a it was at 6% interest, I think, which is like pretty high. So yeah, like even the first house I could have gotten it, but I just have very good credit. I don't know how things work over in Germany, but over here I have very good credit because my dad worked as a security guard, but in banking, like for a bank, and then eventually like worked up to being a banker. So he like really prioritized credit. And when both me and my sister turned 18, he already started pulling out credit cards in our name and started like building us credit ahead of time. So he definitely started me off on a good foot there. But yeah, my first job, that was not when I even graduated. Not my first job, but like my first job that paid well, which was right around when I bought that house, was a medical laboratory technician. It was when I had my associates of science, and that was about $60K a year plus bonus, and I think I got like a 10 grand bonus my first year. So making about like 70K before taxes, obviously, was enough for me to prove that I could pay the mortgage, because the mortgage was, I think that the mortgage on that house was $1,750 or $1,800, something like that. So like just with my income as a medical laboratory technician, I got approved for the house, and then me and my dad split it. So it was obviously like way easier. And then we sold that house for about $250K. We lived in it for 2 years. We put it on the market because we had family in Oregon and they wanted to move down to Arizona. They were kind of sick of things in Oregon. So we're like, okay, we'll move you down. 2 of my cousins and my aunt and my uncle. And we were all just going to get a new house and we were all going to go in on it. So we listed our house and we had 7 offers in the first week. And we had offers ranging all the way up to, I think the highest we had was like 320K, which is crazy because like I said, we bought the house at 196K. And but we had one lady, she offered us 250K, a little bit less. I think it was like 248 or something like that, but all cash. And so we said yes, because everyone else, you know, they're like, we'll give you 320, but we have to like, you know, see if the loan goes through or whatever. And we were trying to get this new place and move our family down. And so she said 250K cash. We said deal. And just like that, within a week, the house sold 250K. The house that we're currently in now, I went in on it, my dad went in on it, and my aunt and uncle went in on it. And then my cousins, they didn't go in on it, but they like pay rent, you know, essentially. And this house was, I think, about 410K. And so I wouldn't have gotten approved for this one on my own. But because of selling the last house and because like we were splitting it so many ways, we got this house. It's 410K. It's a little over 4,000 square feet. I don't even remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bedrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4 bathrooms. Has a pool, has a sauna. So like this house is just like ridiculous. It's like way too much for us, honestly. And but we went in on it because it was supposed to be 6 of us living here. And then like we've lived here, I think, for 2 years, maybe almost 3 years now. The mortgage for the house really isn't that bad. It's like $4,000 for the mortgage, but because it's so big and because it's 2 stories, we're paying like well over $1,000 just for electricity. Then you add in HOA fees, you know, everything else, and the pool. There's so much cost with having a fucking pool because you have to get the chlorine, and since it's really hot, you have to get a ton of chlorine because it's all evaporating, and then you have to also get a bunch of chemicals to balance the alkalinity and the pH. So like the pool, like total, we're spending just an absurd amount every single month with the electricity and the mortgage and everything. So now we're gonna sell this house. This house currently, because of the market, is evaluated at approaching $1 million, which is insane. Literally fucking insane. But that just goes to show you how crazy the housing market is right now. So, we haven't actually had somebody come in and like fully evaluate it. We've just been in the initial talks, but this house is projected to sell at least at 900K. And like I said, we got it at like 410K or something like that, which is just an insane profit. Which will obviously be split 3 ways. It'll be split between me, my dad, and my aunt and uncle. And then, yeah, the new house that we just bought was 230K, 1,600 square feet. So, like, way, way smaller. We're, like, super downsizing. Still way more expensive, though, because of the housing market than the first house that we bought. It was 196K, 2,000 square feet. Or 1,900 square feet, really. But, yeah, so more expensive at 230K, less space. But we're going to save a bunch of money when it comes to, like, electricity, when it comes to everything. So that's a quick little rundown of everything. But yeah, I've only made, I don't want to say I've only made more money because I went from making 60K with like a 10K end of year bonus as a medical laboratory technician. To then I finished my biochem degree and I got a position. I basically just got promoted to medical laboratory scientist for Quest Diagnostics. And that was pretty good pay, honestly. It was like 75K. Right around 75. I think it was a little less. It was like 72K or something like that. 75K, right around there though. And then my end of year bonus was, like the second year I worked there was like 30K. So like that was like really, really good. But then I took a pretty massive pay cut because I took the job I have now, which is an outreach program. It helps veterinary shelters and clinics across the U.S. and but it's fully remote. So not only do I do something a little bit like nicer for the world, I guess you could say, but I also get to be fully remote. So I took a pretty hefty pay cut. I went from about 75K to like 60, I think 64 the first year I worked there. And then my end of year bonus was around like 12K. But then this year that just finished up that I worked for them was actually a lot better. I got a pretty big promotion. Now I'm making a little bit north of 70K a year. I think I'm at like 71 or 72, right around there. And then my last bonus, my end of year bonus that I just got here in January, was 34K. So pretty good. Like I'm almost back up to where I was before, but also on top of all of that, I invest. So I invest almost all of my money. I've been yapping for too long. I gotta get ready for work, but I invest a lot of my money. I've seen some huge returns. I've gotten very fortunate in the stock market with stuff like GameStop, AMC, Dogecoin, as much of a meme as that was. A silver company I invested in, Dutch Bros, like a lot of these companies I invested in, I got serious returns back as well. So yeah, that's kind of my finances over the last like 4 years or something. Yeah. I didn't invest in Bitcoin. Man, I wish I did. If only, dude. Literally, Calvin, my best friend growing up, like one of his best friends was like preaching to us about Bitcoin back when it was fucking, who knows, man, a nickel or something, and we all laughed at him. Oh, it feels bad. Yeah, now the house we just got is a 3.9% interest rate. So pretty good because most places are looking at 5 or 6% right now. The 3.9% is really not that bad. An opportunity to go from a job that pays $15.50 to one that pays $18. I like my current job, but that job guarantees. I always tell people hop job to job as much as possible. Not only is it going to give you like a diverse skill set, which is going to make your resume look better as long as you're, you know, doing it through proper channels. You're not just like leaving, not telling them or whatever, but that's how you will make the most money. How much are taxes? A good amount, brother, because I ain't got no dependents. So I probably lose about 30% of what I make. Maybe a little higher, maybe like 35%. And obviously that's not accounting how much I pay with every check for health insurance and benefits and stuff like that either. Yeah, 6% interest is the norm right now. That's why a lot of people aren't buying houses. I am 28. I'm turning 29 in just a few months here in October. But yeah, that is the situation. Let me very quickly, a little bit late, but it should be fine. My laptop is literally dead, so I will just tell them my laptop is dead. Should be fine. I don't think I have any meetings early. Let me thank the new followers and everything, because unfortunately the alerts are broken with Atomfall for some reason. Thank you to... Oh, this guy has a sick name. Bernardo Acivero. Probably butchered that. Thank you for subscribing. The Menace Zach, thank you for subbing. The Menace Zach, thank you for the super chat. It's very nice of you. Chris Patterson, thank you for the super chat as well. Very nice of you. And Le Hell Jumper, thank you for subscribing. Sorry that the notifications didn't work. It's something about this game. I don't know what, but it just breaks. Same with chat. It just doesn't work. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. I will probably be live later today with Death Stranding 2, depending on when my copy gets here. I pre-ordered it off Amazon, so hopefully it'll get here not too late in the day. At least by the time I'm off work. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Thanks, Nikon, for being a cool dude. Apologies once again for misunderstanding things. And yeah, historic moment. We had somebody post a video. This is a huge moment. Put it down. 6/26, the day of Death Stranding 2, and the day we had a dude actually post a video. Props. I can't say enough props. That was awesome. Very cool. Highlighted my week, I'm sure. But anyway, have a good one, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.